game for the Rockets. Harden
Come on,
and
D.
filling
Rose.
out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Harrell, and it's Hopkins in at the point. Now here's Rose. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
So it's Chicago now. It's a 3-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
What a luxury when you have depth. I mean, a lot of their scoring in that win came from their reserves. And
Come on, make a move.
They carried the load for that team.
Make a move. Where you going
Starters
now?
can't do it all game long. You need that help from the reserve, and they got it in that one.
And he gets it to go. Butler's got his first 2 points.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Freak kicks to Howard. Dishes to Harrell. Ariza, right side. Here's Hopkins.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Chicago with the rebound.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an
I tried to drive. That's what happened.
Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Freak's got 5.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Rose passes to Gibson. Butler on the way, guarded by Harden. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock, and the wide open shot from Rose. Rose with another miss. Rockets leading by 3.
You thought I cared about you making that song?
And the jam by Harden.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Butler against Harden. McDermott, no one around him, hits the jumper in space. Here's Freak. He's got 5. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for McDermott. That's Felton in for Rose. Now, here's Butler.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Chicago shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And that one misses. Right, he's checked in for Houston. Patrick Beverly comes in for James Harden. And the second free throw, good. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against Golden State.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting it.
There's the screen. Noah kicks to Butler. Good, and a nice assist from Noah.
Yeah, right.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Brewer.
Come on, Brewer, shoot that.
And Beverly kicks to Freak. And the shot is good. Freak's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Beverly against Felton. Pass to Butler. And the shot is good. He's got 7.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Now here's Freak, defended by Butler. Now here's Freak. A 35-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring and setting up his teammates.
And it's Beverly missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Noah. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game.
Pocket 4. There's Mirotic. Brewer with the rebound.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a...
Oh, that was Patrick Beverly.
4-on-3 break. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Felton. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Rockets leading by 4.
There we go. Go get it.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Mirotic has a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Rocket. And certainly an intriguing matchup tonight. Let's hear from Trevor Ariza on his team's mentality coming in.
You're playing against a team that is very scrappy. You know, they want to win as well. You got to come ready to play. You got to be ready for everything, and you got to be ready to claw to get this one tonight.
Ariza might as well be describing his own game, Clark. Scrappy, ready to play, ready for anything, ready to claw to get that win.
Well, you know, he does have that kind of all-around, all-out game.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for McDermott. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Raymond Felton. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Wright comes in for Harrell. Corey Brewer is checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Freak subbed in for Ray McCallum. And so in the game for the Rockets, Hopkins in at point guard. Darrell Wright is out there with Corey Brewer. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors had a huge game. He ended up with 35 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Oh, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
He feeds it to Brewer. 1:32 left in the first half. Freak dishes to Brewer. And the pass to Hopkins. Harden left side. Poke loose. Capella kicks to Freak. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And Harden with the stuff.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Rockets leading by 7. Freak kicks to Harden. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Harden's got a pair of triples in the second now for Houston. Passes it to Portis. Back to Rose. They set the pick. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Rose with another miss. Houston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Kicks it to Capella. Harden the pass to Hopkins. Over to the left wing. Here's Mirotic. And the Bulls with another miss. And the first half is now in the books. Rockets lead by 10. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, James, an impressive first half for you. What allowed you to come out so strong?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and get a little spark to my teammates. And they followed along. So, it's just a matter of us not turning the ball over and getting stops.
You're not a bad guy to follow, James. Thank you so much. Over to you guys.
Thank you, Doris. And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Just a fantastic game
Hello?
for Freak. He has 11 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's McDermott in at the small forward position. Here's Hopkins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Paul Gasol. The Rockets have hit just 2 free throws and 5 attempts today.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And both free throws good from Freak.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Butler. He kicks to McDermott. The dish to Gasol. Fires from 14. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Harden dishes to Freak. Houston moving it around. Harden has a wide open look. Drops one in from the wing. Harden's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Rockets.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, who's on the money, that's no doubt.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach was giving to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Houston making a switch. Beverly's checked in.
Come on, Chicago.
Houston leading by 10.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Now here's Rose. Guarded closely. Butler against Harden. And it's Rose penetrating. 5 to shoot. Shoots it. And there's Mirotic on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Freak. 13 points in the game. On the wing, Brewer. Feeds it to right. It's Freak, top of the key. And Brewer kicks to right. On the wing, Harden. Back to right. Launches it. No luck. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And the final period of play just about to start. Rockets leading by 10. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Hopkins, he's in at the point. Brewer is out there with Terrell Wright. Then there's Howard. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Houston.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Butler with the steal. The feed to Rose. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Hopkins.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Clock is at 3. Here's Butler. And it's off the back rim. No good. Rockets leading by 12. Brewer passes to Hopkins. A wide open look here for Wright. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Portis can't get it to go. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Portis, and it's Doug McDermott in for Mirotic.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Harrell setting the pick for Ariza. Freak dishes to Capella. Houston moving the ball around. Ariza goes in. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to the wing. Here's McDermott. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists tonight.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
They're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Bulls trail by 15. Gasol kicks to Rose. Butler on the wing. Outside Gibson. He dishes it to Rose. Here's Gasol. And again, no good by Chicago. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Ariza outside. Butler against Harden. Hopkins, the pass to Capella. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Throws. Here's Gibson. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And, Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end.
Here is Harden.
It's simple. Throw it down inside or run some pick and roll at the top.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Capella dishes to Ariza. Harden kicks to Freak. Pass to Harrell. Just 5 on the clock. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Harrell. And the Rockets lead by 17.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Rose passes to Gibson. Can't get it to go. And it's Houston the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Outside Rose. Dishes it to Gibson. Butler against Harden. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. And a miss there on the triple.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Rockets.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a huge standout performance it was for James Harden. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Pass to Hopkins. He feeds it to Harrell. Houston moving it around. Shoots it. And that one's good. Freak.
Let's go.
And the Rockets lead by 17.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Gasol. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
So we see the Rockets taking the win here.
Well, James, no doubt.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. He made all the key plays every step of the way. They depend on him to deliver the... And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal,